Right, let's crack on with the project today. Where's it gone? Let's see. So we're going to do the keg kettle. You just cut it out. This one's nice and clean. The other one's got a bit of marking in the inside it, but yeah, we're gonna set to and sort that out today. The false bottom that I was going to put in. I've seen people using perforated stainless steel sheet and cutting a circle out, putting that in. But I can't find any anywhere, and I don't want to buy any. So what I've come up with is this. Yeah, it's a stainless steel bowl, stainless steel mixing bowl, and I've marked it because it's too tall, you see. So I've marked it at 2 inches up the sides, so that when I've got it in here, I'll be able to get my pipe work over it and through a hole in the middle. What I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to drill holes into this, so the wort will drain through it and leave all your hops behind. Right, so what I've done is I've cut the bowl now down to size. I've got to get rid of the barbs that are on this. Not this piece. I don't need that piece. Looking nice and flat. This table isn't flat anyway. Got rid of all the barbs. So let's get it in the brew pot and see how it looks before we do anything else. Right, so she's sitting in there nice, no gaps around the edge. Now the only thing you've got to make sure, well, the only thing I've got to make sure is that the pot that's sat in there now is not too high. I've got to be able to get a copper tube over the top and into the middle of it, and obviously the higher the bowl is in the middle, the higher up the keg I've got to go, and the more water I'm going to lose. So at the minute it's looking good. I'm just going to measure it and make sure it's alright, and if it is, we'll get it drilled out. Cue the music. Right, so what I've got here is the ball valve, and this is just a compression fitting which screws onto the ball valve. So the compression fitting will be on the inside, and then the copper tubing goes in there like that, see. So roughly in place, no washers or anything obviously. There's the compression fitting, and there's the copper tubing that's in that, and we are clear of the bottom of the false bottom, top of the false bottom, sorry. So everything is running to plan. Since you've been gone, yes, it's late. Gotta get my throw on. Right, guys, so I've got the copper tubing all cut out and placed together. Some of it's going to be soldered and some of it's not going to be soldered, so it's going to be designed so I can get it out and clean it. So what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to finish it off properly, probably Wednesday. So I'm going to have to take it to work and get them to solder it. but I'll just run through what I've got. Simple. So length 15mm copper tubing onto a 90 and down, and I've got in it a number 1 piece, which is just a joiner. So where my finger is where the edge of the keg is, that's going to be in the compression piece, and that piece is going to be soldered to that, so that's never coming out the keg. And then this piece will all be soldered and be designed to pull out of the end of that number 1 for cleaning. So I'll put it in now and show you what it looks like. Right, so for argument's sake, let's say that this compression piece here is fitted in to the ball valve and is snug, not going anywhere, and this piece of copper is fixed into the compression. So that will always be there. I mean, I suppose I can get it out if I want to, but that's the piece that's going to be stopping in. And then the other piece pushes into the other end of the number 1 fitting, like that, for when we're doing as boil, when we're using it. And there's just enough of a gap underneath to let the water in. So that's how it's looking. Now let's put the false bottom in and see how it looks with that in. Right, so in with the false bottom that we've cut the hole in. Now obviously that needs finishing off, and this will be a 2-parter. This video will have a second part when it's all coming together at the end. So I've still got to drill holes in that to let it drain through. So we put the false bottom in, put the copper through the hole of the false bottom, and then push it into the number 1 like that. And that is how it's going to be. So imagine the false bottom's got holes in it. That's how it's going to look. So that's it for part 1 of the keg to kettle conversion. I'm going to tidy up now, going because we've got company coming, and I haven't got the drills yet. I'm going to have to ring my dad again and get him to bring the small drills around so I can drill these holes in the false bottom. But that's part 1. Did it all on 1 pint, which is amazing, and it went quite smoothly. So stay tuned for part 2. Probably be filming it tomorrow and finishing her off. So I can't wait. I've seen a propane burner on Amazon that I'm going to buy. Nothing fancy, but to start me off, it'll be fine. So that's it, guys. Hope it's been helpful. Let me know what you think. Obviously, leave your comments below. Don't forget to thumb up the videos, pinky out, and I will see you all very soon. Cheers, guys.